Hi everyone, welcome back. Here's another short video. In this one, I will show you how I draw a hand. Hands are difficult to draw. It's often something we tend to avoid drawing because of this, because we feel it's difficult. My best advice is really to do a lot of short sketches. But in this particular video, I will just show you how I draw a hand for a little longer than just a sketch. It's probably a couple of hours that I spend on this one. In order for me to make sure that proportions are in place, I always want to start by just sketching out everything. I never want to start with a small detail and then work from there. I always want to start with drawing everything that I can, the biggest form of them all, and then slowly correct. In this case, I'm correcting a lot because there are a lot of fingers that I need to make sure are all in place and proportionate, not only to each other, but also to the entire hand. And I don't really mind that it's a bit messy in the beginning. I like that my drawing is a little bit alive and the hand doesn't become too stiff, and that way I can slowly clean up, and you'll see how I do that. Once in a while I use my eraser and I just go in and clean up a little bit where I feel like I am getting a little bit confused or it's getting a little bit too busy. So here in the beginning, I just want to mark everything and draw everything according to each other. I use a soft pencil, graphite pencil. That could be a 3B, or a 2B is also fine. I'm using hatching technique. And if you don't know what that is, I suggest you see the first video where I introduce the technique that I'm using. I am slowly beginning to show where I have the border between light and shadow, so where the form breaks and disappears away from the plane of light. I do it as softly as I can. So I'm not using the tip of the pencil, I'm using the broader side of the pencil to create a softer line. So now that I have basics drawn, I can then begin to add in the shadow and work in the light. So this is what I'm going to do now. That doesn't mean that I don't do corrections here and there. I constantly will look at everything all together and how it's working and do the corrections that are needed. If you like this video, remember to subscribe to this channel. Find us on Instagram, and remember, keep drawing and have fun.